1,000 fart jars, right?
Yeah.
How long did that take to
You
sell
literally
out?
can't
And
make
so I
this
think
stuff
within
up,
like
man.
the first week, I sold like maybe like 200-300.
How much were they?
200 per jar.
200 per jar.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like $20. But did you stock up on them at once, or did you do it over time?
It was over time. I actually
Okay.
kept the jars in the bathroom.
And what were the reviews on those?
Some were disappointed that I didn't smell worse. And others were happy about it, I guess. So
Literally can't make this stuff up, homie. You know, we're out here now literally buying fart jars, homie. Fart jars, $200 a pop. Yeah, I can't even imagine how many of those that people actually, that she actually sold. Homie, it's getting worse and worse, man. I've told you guys in previous videos, our generation's lost, man. We're in end times, you know, people are out here promoting these OnlyFans, you know, OnlyFans is blowing up. Women out here, Sophie Rain just came out, she made $43 million or something in a year. A year, homie. That means $43 million of all these dudes out here went to her bank account. And, you know, this message is going to be a little harsh, man, but I know there's a lot of men out here that need to hear it. These women don't care about you, man. You know, like, there are men out here every day buying this stuff, promoting and consuming porn and OnlyFans models and literally throwing them their paychecks. They don't care about you. They don't respect you, G. You know what I mean? Like, I know that there's a lot of men out here that are lonely. They don't think that they're worthy. You know what I mean? They're sitting out here, I don't know what to do. Well, you know, no girls will give me a chance. So I'll tell you someone who will, homie. His name's Jesus. And he didn't call for us to do that, you know, and he doesn't want you doing that. You know, you're not making your life any better. You're not making their lives better. You know, there are men out here that they're lonely, homie. They're lonely. And I'll tell you one thing, man, you are never alone when you have God, ever. You know, the best thing you can do, especially at our age, I'm 25, man. The best thing you can do with your money is invest. Take your money and invest it. Our stock market is crashing right now, G. Put all your money in the stock market, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ. You know what I mean? Do things that you need to do right now to improve your life. It's the best time to do it, homie. Tesla, Apple, invest. Instead of spending your money to these women that don't care about you, homie, half the time you're not even talking to the women. Half the time you're talking to some dude who's on the computer texting you, oh, you wanna fuck me? It's cold, man. You know what I mean? I'm being raw, I'm being honest with you, because I know there's too many men that need to hear this. You know, it's cold. You know, and I'm telling you, you're never gonna benefit. You know, what you are gonna benefit from is finding God and chasing God. A lot of the times, us as men, we spend our time doing things that we shouldn't be doing, man. You know, whether it's playing video games, fapping, you know, watching porn, whatever it is that you are doing, man, you know exactly what you are doing. You know the things you shouldn't be doing. My whole life changed. I'm not gonna say I don't mess up, but like, my whole life changed when I found God, man. You know, I started to chase God more than anything. Every day, man. That's my whole life right now. Every day I wake up, I start my day with a prayer. I go to the gym. I go to the gym 2-3 hours, do my hour cardio, and after that, I come home, pray, record, pray, edit. You know what I mean? That's my life. My life is prayer. My life is God. Because I realized that the peace I was looking for in all these outside factors, it never actually gave me peace. You know, I was striving and looking for this peace I was never going to find. I wasn't going to find it with a woman. I wasn't going to find it with money. I wasn't going to find it with anything else besides him, man. You know, and I think that all of us at the end of the day we're longing for him. You know, and I know that for a fact. I know these OnlyFans girls, they're longing for him. You know, you guys are longing because you're looking for peace that you're not going to find. You know, I know that it's going to make a lot of people angry, and I don't care, man. You know, like, I'm telling you the truth. You know, my whole life I looked for peace. You know, I looked for peace in money. I looked for peace in women. You know, like, oh, she's going to make me happy. She's going to make me happy. Homie, you know, God's going to make you happy. You know, God's going to give you joy. He's going to give you peace in situations, in the hardest situations of your life. You know, life is going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to go in circles sometimes, man. You know, and there's going to be, you know, seasons of your life that are going to hurt so much, man. You know, and without God, without your father, without, I call him a friend too, because he is. It's going to be a lot harder to get through those situations. You know, I've been through a lot of situations in my life, man. You know, whether it comes to death, suicide, breakup, whatever it might be. You know, I've been through it myself. You know, I've lost people. I've been through terrible situations, you know, with career, with anything you could possibly think of, man. I've been broke. And I'm telling you, if I didn't have God pushing me that whole entire time, I would not be here right now, man. You know, and the reason I'm telling you this today, man, I don't want you guys to fall in the trap with this stuff, man. You know, I don't want you guys to continue to spend all your money on these women, you know, to let women disrespect you. You know, men out here are chasing women that don't even care about them. I've made videos in the past about a low interest woman versus a high interest woman. You want to find a woman who's going to respect you, homie, you know, and a woman that's not going to be out here doing this stuff. There's men out here that are dating these women, you know, dating porn stars and strippers, and, you know, I'm not trying to judge them. I'm just trying to tell you that you're not going to find peace there, man. You know, you're going to find peace with a woman who values God and a woman who's going to push you closer to the Lord. You know, and like, I guess that's where life has changed for me lately myself, man. It's just realizing that my life, I'm just here for God, man. You know what I mean? I'm here to just push you guys to find Him, you know, push you guys to success, to, you know, to get on your grind, to get on your purpose, and continue to improve, man, because, you know, life is short. You know, it really, really is, man. I've realized that a lot more lately. How short life actually is. You wake up, 3 months has passed. You know what I'm saying? We were just in January. It's not April, homie. It's April. You know what I mean? What have you done this year? What have you done to accomplish anything? Are you working on your goals? Are you trying? Because I spent so many years of my life not trying. I wasn't doing anything, man. You know what I mean? I would sit around, play Fortnite, GTA. And while those times were fun, right? I enjoyed those times. I enjoyed playing with my homies. You know, like I enjoyed having that bro time or whatever you want to call it. But I wasted a lot of the years of my life that I would have had more. You know what I mean? I would have been able to have more of a career, more money, right? And I try not to look back at those things as regret, but I also use them to tell you guys every day here should be, you know, you should use it as an opportunity, because it is. Every single day is an opportunity to better ourselves, man. You know, you should be on your grind, you should be on your purpose, you're on your mission, whatever that thing is in your head, man. I truly believe that God gives us each one of them. You know, that's what makes us all different, man. There's people who want to be doctors, there's people that want to be electricians, or, you know, entrepreneurs, whatever it might be, right? Stock traders. And that's what makes us all so different, but also beautiful, right? Is that we all have something, man. And God gave you that something. In your head, I know He did. You know what I mean? God gave you that thing that you can't stop thinking about. And a lot of the times it seems so far-fetched. Like when I started this channel, right? It seems so far-fetched. You know, like there's no way people are going to follow me. There's no way I'm going to get money online. But I believed in it. You know what I mean? I believed that if I started now, I could do it, you know, and I did. And it took me a long time, man. You know, it took me a long time to see growth and to see myself growing, my income growing, you know, and eventually, you know, that dream paid off. You know, I'm still paying off, and I'm still working on it every single day, you know, because that's what life is about, man. It's all about the roller coaster. You know, you're going to go up, you're going to go down spiritually, you're going to go up and down financially, mentally, everything. You know, and that's why we have to cast our eyes on God, you know, and the best thing you can do for yourself is remove all the other noise. Remove your distractions, remove the nagging women, the disrespect, the OnlyFans, the, you know, whatever it might be, man, to find yourself a wife, you know, and find yourself a woman who's going to appreciate you if you're going to have a woman in your life. Because there's men out here that's just wasting years and years with a woman that doesn't even care about them, having children with these women, you know. And the best thing you could do for yourself, again, man, find God before He finds you. Find a purpose, find something that fuels you, and go after it every day, homie. I hope this video helped you. Make sure to smash that like button so more men see this. Subscribe, comment down below. It does help these videos a lot. And I'll see you guys on the next video. StayColdCoaching.com for merch and coaching as well.